Welcome back, adventurers. In this video, we are looking ahead to 2025 and the events that will be taking place at SeaWorld Orlando. Now, just a quick caveat as we begin. This video was recorded in September, so of course dates, times, details may change for these festivals, but this is as of September 2024, what is taking place at SeaWorld Orlando for the coming year. So to start off with, we have the Three Kings celebration. So this is going to be a slight extension of the Christmas celebration where A Wondrous Night you can still watch. I believe the Sea of Trees may still be happening. All the other shows will end, but there's some special events commemorating the arrival of the Three Wise Men that take place January 4th through the 6th, and that will be a Saturday through a Monday, so you are aware of those dates. Now, the next big event will be the SeaWorld Inside Look, and I have to say, if you have the opportunity, you need to go to Inside Look. It is a great experience. Get there early so you have time to wait in some of the lines. Some of the lines can be a little bit long for different features. They're a little bit different each time. Sometimes you can see the orcas, sometimes it's behind the scenes at manatees. That one typically is the most common, behind the rescue center. That's like the most common tour that you get to go behind the scenes and see. You might get to go into above the Manta Aquarium and get to see in there, which is really cool. We've done sharks, so you could just look over the top of the tunnel that's going through with the sharks. That's very impressive. The beluga whales, we got to see them. Sea lions, there's just different talks that sometimes happen. There's just a lot to see, and so if you have the opportunity, you definitely want to go. It looks like it will be 2 weekends, saying January 11th through the 20th. They tend to only do that on the weekends, so it'll probably be the 11th and 12th, and then the 18th, 19th, and 20th, so they're including Martin Luther King Jr. Day, because that is a holiday. They will also extend it through that. Make sure you can visit and see these experiences. It's a lot of fun. Now, next up will be the Just for Kids weekend. This is 1 weekend only. On the website, it says, during Just for Kids weekend at SeaWorld, enjoy hands-on activities, dance parties, photo opportunities with characters, and much more throughout this family-friendly celebration. Now, for the most part, most of the additional activities are free, but I believe in the last couple of years they've added some activities you have to pay for. Things like there's a cookie decorating kit one time, some different things that might be an additional charge, so just be aware of that, be prepared for that. Some things might cost a little bit more. I think the photo opportunities with characters should be free, and that could be Sesame Street characters as well as the Shamu crew. Not totally sure, they don't have any details about that right now, but that would be my assumption. Next up will be Elmo's birthday celebration, and that will be January 27th through February 3rd. So that will start on a Monday and go through a Monday, so I'm assuming it will be all week long. So it says celebrate Elmo's birthday with meet and greets and interactive DJ dance party and even more surprises. So if you have a kid who's a fan of Elmo, then you might want to head out to Sesame Street and get to enjoy that. The next massive thing on SeaWorld's schedule will be, of course, the Seven Seas Food Festival, and that will begin on January 31st, which is a Friday, and will run through May 4th, which seems a little bit earlier than normal. Usually it goes up until just before Memorial Day, but I think they're tweaking that slightly to be able to get in some other events, the Viva la Musica, which we'll get to here in a little bit, but they're kind of adjusting that a little bit to give them time to transition between the Seven Seas Food Festival and then the big summer Spooktacular that they have going on. So giving them a little more space, because it was like 1 weekend to the next is what it used to be. And I can't imagine what the crews dealt with trying to get that all prepared and set up. But by the first part of January, we should have the list of foods, performances, things that are going on. In the past couple years, they've had different kind of pop-up performances. There's been the Bavarian Jugglers, the Commedia of the Sea. There was Lenny the Lobster, which I never really got to see that. I was disappointed. I wanted to see Lenny the Lobster, but Didn't get to see that performance. I was just curious what was happening. But the jugglers are awesome. The people doing the Comedia show, that was fun. I have videos about that I'll leave in the description if you want to be able to see those. Great shows that they put on and included. This last year, I believe there was like 30, almost 30 different booths around the park with drinks and food and all kinds of things to try. Some sweet treats, savory treats. So be on the lookout for that. There's a lanyard you can purchase to go along with that, and I highly recommend getting the lanyard if you're planning on coming multiple times to the parks, especially on the weekends, Thursdays through Sundays. Then that will be a great deal. You can get a couple food items throughout the festival, and it will cost a little bit less than purchasing each thing individually. I think we broke it down this last time that the average cost for a food item was about $12, and so with the sampling lanyard, it brought it down to about $4 to $5, maybe $6 max per item. So you're getting things about half price. So it's definitely worth it. As we get closer to the food festival, we'll try to do a breakdown on the lanyard a little bit clearer, explain how that works and what the price breakdown is that we have seen for that in the past. Sometime in February, they're not saying when, just says February 2025, they'll be doing Mardi Gras. That will be in addition to the Seven Seas Food Festival, so there'll be some additional Mardi Gras specific foods that are for limited time, entertainment, live music at that. Same for St. Patrick's Day. It'll probably be like the week before, after, maybe like a 2-week span there of some St. Patrick's Day celebration. And of course, Cinco de Mayo, that'll be April 24th through May 5th. So again, authentic music, delicious Mexican cuisine, and festive entertainments as part of the Seven Seas Food Festival. Now, Seven Seas Food Festival ends on May 4th. Then following 2 weekends will be Viva la Musica, May 10th and 11th, and 17th and 18th. It says, experience this festive, family-friendly Latin celebration in a new way as you dance to the hottest music, sample fiery flavors, shop for authentic souvenirs, and much more. Then sometime in May, they're not saying when just yet, there will be a Guy Harvey Weekend. You can join Guy Harvey for meet and greets, autographs, photo opportunities, and more. And then, of course, from May 23rd through Labor Day, or just right around Labor Day, right in there, is the Summer Spooktacular. And you can indulge in summer flavors and kick off your day with the events like Viva la Musica, which I'm not sure how that's working. Maybe it's extending into May. They're saying June. Might be a typo there. Don't know. And then also bands, brews, and barbecues happens at the same time in between there. There'll be a new animal and circ presentations, and stay late to experience the Ignite fireworks. So, Summer Spooktaculars happening, fireworks, then the different events kind of happen at the same time, so yeah, they're kind of just stuck in there. But the bands, brews, and barbecue will be from July 5th through August 25th, and you can enjoy mouth-watering barbecue and live concerts in the summer months. And it is hot, so be prepared for that. We'll talk more about the heat, summer heat for Florida, and visiting the theme parks coming up maybe around the spring break time. We'll start to discuss that a little bit more. Of course, there is the SeaWorld Spooktacular will be coming back. That'll be from August 30th through November 2nd. And a little bit shorter time span will be the Howl-O-Scream, and that is from September 5th through November 2nd. And this is a separately ticketed event, so you can't go to SeaWorld and stay for the day. You have to purchase an additional ticket for that event. And then, of course, the next major event towards the end of 2025 will be SeaWorld's Christmas celebration. And that will begin, which is awesome. They're telling us so soon. Usually they wait a little bit longer, but they're telling us really early this time. It'll be November 7th, 2025 through January 2nd, 2026. I don't even want to think about 2026 yet, but there we go. This is where holiday traditions are made with delicious food, stunning live shows, delightful holiday shopping, and joyous entertainment. And they do a fantastic job at SeaWorld with their Christmas celebration. There are lights all throughout the park. The sea of trees is beautiful. Thing you should do if you have the opportunity. This doesn't always work out that you can, depends on weather, how the Sky Tower is working, but if you can ride the Sky Tower at night, it's beautiful. It is beautiful to see the sea of trees, everything all lit up with Christmas lights at night during the Christmas celebration. So if you have the opportunity and you have little kids, especially because you're the dark tube, and then all of a sudden you pop out and there's the sea of trees, it is beautiful and magnificent. To make sure, especially if you have little ones, that you go and do that. They will hopefully enjoy that experience as much as I did. Kid at heart, I guess. So there's lots of cool shows. Of course, I don't know for 2025 what could be changing with that, could be changing. Again, this is September. We don't even know what SeaWorld's doing yet for 2024 specifically. So I don't want to say for sure, but I'm assuming they will keep a Wondrous Night or some version of that. And Winter Wonderland on Ice, I don't see that going anywhere. Maybe a change of program a little bit, but I don't see that going away at this time. And of course, the Christmas celebration food samples, those will still stick around. Hot chocolate, different sweet treats, savory treats around the park will definitely be a part of the event. And there's one more opportunity in November 21st through the 22nd, to meet up with Guy Harvey for, again, autographs, photo opportunities, and more. So those are the events that are currently scheduled for 2025 at SeaWorld Orlando. I'm hoping to see included in this another Seven Seas Food Festival run or some other run event at the park. I'm sure there'll be some other small things that pop up along the way. So we will try to keep you posted. We'll do another update video on 2025 events as we get closer to some of these events, and we'll talk more about those. But that is it. If you have any questions or comments about these events, please let me know down in the comments. And you comment and let me know which event you are most excited about. The three on my list. 2, 2, 3. We're gonna go with 3. Inside Look 2025. Didn't get to go last year. Or this year, 2024, didn't get to go. Hoping to go 2025. Seven Seas Food Festival, always enjoy that event. And of course, Christmas celebration. The 3 highlights of my year at SeaWorld Orlando. And if they add in a run, then that might be 4 highlights, because that was a lot of fun. I enjoyed doing those. But again, let me know in the comments which one you're most excited about. And we'll talk to you again next time.